it's Oscar. I'm here with another Shave of the Day recap with my second use of the Rockwell Razor 6S shaving system. So this one's going to be fairly quick. What I said in my last video, I used the 4 and the 2 combo plate, and I knew that, and that was after a few days of growth. Now I knew that coming into this shave, I was only going to have the 2 days of growth, which is the normally the shortest interval that I have between shaves, which is 2 days. So I started with the 4 last time. I decided to start with the 3 this time. I knew I was going to be a milder shave all the way through. I went 4 plate, 2 plate for subsequent passes on the previous shave, and today I started with the 3 and followed with the 1. Now again, I knew that right away it was going to be a milder shave right from the beginning, because starting off with the 3 being milder. Now I lathered up. I used, again, a soap I have utmost confidence in. It was the Kraken by Mickey Lee Shave Works, which is, by the way, one of my favorite barbershop genre scents, and the performance is fantastic. So I knew that I wasn't going to have an issue with with lather and with slickness and performance of the soap. By the way, Mickey Lee, the McDaniels, is Samantha and Eric back in San Diego, and really glad to have them home. So, oh, by the way, the hat's for them. They're SDSU alums. So anyway, so I knew right away it was going to be a milder shave. Now the first couple passes with the the first couple strokes with the 3, right away I did feel the difference than I did with the 4 on the previous shave, and obviously much more mild than the Above the Tie and the Evolution Double Open Comb. But I would actually equate, I mean, after the first couple strokes, I felt that there was still some stubble. So, which is actually what I would feel approximately equal to what I would feel after the first couple strokes of the first version Phoenix Double Open Comb. Now, if you followed me for any time, you know that for about a year, this was the only razor I used ever. I mean, for first passes, second passes, I got so what I thought proficient with it that I was very happy with my technique and the performance of this razor. I'm not by any means taking anything away from this. My point with this statement is that I equate the 3 aggressiveness, again, it's just me, I equate the 3 aggressiveness with the number 3 above, or Rockwell plate. I equate that with the level of aggressiveness in this one, simply because, again, after the first couple strokes I would feel, and there was still some, I mean, minuscule amount of stubble still there that I knew I was going to just be able to take off with my next pass anyway. So if that, I mean, again, just me, the 3 on the Rockwell to me was equal to the aggressiveness on the initial Phoenix Double Open Comb. So now with that, the second pass, my against the grain pass, after the second lathering, I switched, just like I did last time, I switched to the 1. Now, this is where things really changed for me. I don't see myself ever using anything lower than a 2 if I were to get this system, because again, last shave I used the 4 and then the 2. I was very happy with that. But with the 1 on my subsequent passes with this, I had a lot of cleaning up to do once I was done and I was rinsed off, and I was like, oh, rough spot cleanup, rough spot cleanup, rough spot cleanup. And again, also, this was still the same Persona blade that I used for the previous 2 shaves, so that could have something to do with it. Now we're going to get into setting and blade combinations. So milder setting, a 1, maybe a brand new blade would have been better, or maybe even a more aggressive blade, like even a feather, maybe. You know, but then, you know, it's one of those things you got to tweak. You got to, you know, mild setting, sharper razor, or sharper blade, whoops. Hold on. You know, mild setting, do you get into a sharper blade, or the adhesive on my mount is really starting to go away. So I'm actually gonna have to hold this up now. So yeah, so more aggressive, milder setting, do you go more aggressive blade or just a newer blade? Or, you know, how do you, you just kind of find that niche. And again, it's one of those things where in the beginning I was kind of hesitant to even mess with, you know, adjustable razors, because then, you know, you're messing with the aggressiveness. Then, you know, you have to find that one blade that goes perfectly with that particular setting. So so the point of this video really was follow up, and you know, I was very happy with the 4-2 combination, and then the 3 I was happy with to start this time, but the 1 was just, it just left too much cleanup and too much work after. I don't see myself ever using anything lower than a 2 with this setup. Again, your mileage may vary, as goes the mantra with this hobby and any of the products. Your experience, you know, could obviously be different than mine, but again, this was my kind of review, my ideas. Fortunately, I still have the 5/6 plate that I haven't used, and after tomorrow, I'm going to be off for a few days, so I can I'll have a few days to allow for more growth, and then I can just jump right into the 6 in a few days, and then I'll be passing on the razor to the next person. So I just want to take a few minutes to kind of follow up and talk about my, you know, my latest shave with the Rockwell. So I'm still very happy with it as a whole. You know, obviously with anything adjustable or interchangeable as far as the plates go, in this case, you know, you have to find your, you know, your comfort zone, and you have to find what you're happy with. So just wanted to touch on this shave and what came out of it. So again, the Kraken, fantastic soap. Anything from Mickey Lee, you really can't lose. And I followed it up with with Barrister and Mann's Reserve, the blue one, the classic Reserve, the blue one. Yeah. So and a great combination. Great. Also another perfect barbershop scent. Equals to Aqua Velva and Floyd Blue. But anyway, Rockwell razor, for the most part, another great shave. Again, the number 1, just way too mild. And that's all. Hope everyone's well. Be well. Peace.